going on? Welcome to Phuket Vlog. This is Phuket Alex, and we're still in the rainy season, obviously. And as I am trying to escape the rain, been able to do so far. So let's get riding. I hope to get us to Princess Songkla University, have a nice walk around my old hood, and perhaps have a nice coffee at Sponge Caf if the weather permits. If not, then we'll just park somewhere. Hopefully there's a walk path and get going from there, I guess. But anyways, enough of me, and let's get going. Hello everybody! That's a quick hello first before I ride on. Hello Rampart, hello Juanita, welcome, good to have you. My trusty mods, and also, hey bro Madano. And Peter Bradfield, alright, and hello Vivian Johnson, alright, my mods are all here almost, full force. So let's delay no more and not waste everybody's time, as I know overseas and somewhere worldwide is well into nighttime. So let's enjoy some at least riding vibes first. Get us down to my old university and hood. And let's check it out together, of course, and have a good walk if the weather permits. If not, hey, at least we came out and we'll have a cup of coffee for sure. Right now we're gonna have a nice bike ride. Once I sort out how to start my bike, and then we can get going. Alright, starting at first might help. Okay. No rush, let's see how we're doing on the angles. And sorry everyone, I meant to start this a lot earlier, but you know me and unfortunate events. Okay, let me navigate through these first, and for those of you not really familiar, I'll be squeezing through some tight traffic sometimes. Oh, there it is, wait, my bad. And we're currently riding on the Honda Monkey, a manual bike. Yeah, that sounds good. And once again, sorry Vivian for starting quite late, and hello to you, thank you for dropping by. Hope you get a good night's sleep, and hope I'll do a good stream for you for tomorrow's breakfast over coffee or whatever suits the morning vibes. Do feel free to fall asleep for the stream if you like, and welcome every one of you, those lurkers lurking. Alright, and you're watching this in the morning, Vivian? Good morning! Hope you're enjoying your breakfast. As we're stuck at a red light right now, so let me see what I missed. Peter says Metro Atlanta has been an unusual amount of rain for the month of May. I haven't seen it this rainy in May since 1997. Well, hopefully it's not as bad as here. But over here is, I guess, still alright since I can somewhat get away from it, so can't complain. Great to see you again, Modano, as I think I said hello to you a few times earlier today already. But not on my own stream, so wonderful to have you here, bro. As I think this is my first stream that I actually activated the AdSense, so hopefully it's not too annoying as I just left it on default. So do give me some feedbacks, especially my mods, and yeah, just let me know if it's too much or if it's alright, etc. Because I'm not really sure how the settings are in Asia compared to the rest of the world. So let me know how the pace is, as I will monitor it myself when I get home tonight. But of course, for those of you who can bear through some of those ads, I thank you very much, as it helps the channel quite a bit. It took some work to get to 1,000 to allowed AdSense, so hopefully it does good for me. So let's get going, as a triple ride with a baby. I don't know what's scarier, the guy holding the propane tank with one hand, or that, but I'm sure there's some skill involved. Drip of rain, we might just do a rainwalk up the Phuket. It's flexible. I'm very weak repair umbrella. We'll have to do today. Forget it. Or should I? Maybe. Well, it's alright. See? Anything on the go again? Silly me. Tricks are for kids. Whoa! Big giant pothole somehow managed to dodge it. Okay. view. I just took a glimpse. Where I missed, I'll try to take another glimpse again. Let's see. Here we are. It's a nice set of lights as I'm supposed to turn right here. Sounds good to me. Hello, Jennifer Gala. Welcome to the live stream. As we're in Phuket town already, but I think we walked here before. So I'm gonna go to my university, Prince of Songkla University, of course, when I did go to university. And hopefully we'll get to go to the new Sponge Cab, which is at a new location now, bigger building. And have a cup of coffee and of course a nice walk. Even if it rains, it'll be alright by then. But on the bike I'm a little bit caught off if it happens. But that's the fun of it, I guess. And I think last time on the shout out I might have missed it as well. Welcome Liam to the Phuket Walk members as well. I think my robot cut it off and I just started reading from there. So yeah, welcome Liam. Membership. Went back in, came back out. Hey, but it never stopped me before, so no way, I'm coming out, having a good time with everybody, and here I am. So hope everybody's having a good one, enjoying the ride so far. And of course, hello world, and to those of you whose evening time, thank you so much for joining the evening late night program once again. As a lot of my homies back home is well into nighttime. It's currently 10:41 locally on a, was it Tuesday? Yeah, I hope so. I could be off or wrong. We have another live stream scheduled later on today in about 6-7 hour-ish. Will be morning time for some of you, of course, and evening for some of you here. As we attempt to meet up with the class in the evening at the arena, perhaps. As some of you requested an evening walk there or evening. Let's see what it looks like. So I thought it might be a good idea to perhaps meet up with the class here. Let's see how everything goes, as I was trying to probably involve sign as well. Make the event a little bit more eventful and memorable. Central when we were allowed to go in there. Perhaps maybe not allowed, which is quite lucky. But Claus was one of those viewers I was able to witness those days, as we don't go back to Central too often. Not on a live stream anyways. So yeah, definitely an eventful and great event for the channel and me and Sign. Let me focus on riding here, guys. It's getting a bit complex. Whoa, holy shit. Sorry, put ourselves in a... Oh, somehow lost the chat. I'm sure I'll come back somehow. Okay, let me see what's going on in my chat. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me, of course, today on a later startup than I like, but hopefully not too late for everyone. Of course, for those of you who like to sleep to some of my scenic walks, fantastic, just in time, yeah. Hello Lee, welcome to the live stream as we're heading to my old university, Princess Songkla. And welcome Lee from Cape Town, South Africa. And of course, hello to all of Africa and South Africa as well. Hope you're enjoying the bike ride so far. As I'm, per usual on a rainy season, escaping from the rain. I'll just follow his lead. As I was saying, I would prefer to take everybody to Central Festival, an indoor shopping mall walk. And it would be a lot more preferable for me, I guess, for comfort, but they don't like streamers, so unless it's one of those Mission Impossible days, I'll just sneak in. I wasn't officially told it was non-streamer friendly. Hey Claus, we're just talking about you. And welcome to the live stream. We're currently passing by Central Festival Phuket. I was just mentioning our scheduled meeting later on tonight. And I would like to, I guess, include Sign as well, of course. But she is working quite hard as always every day. So just, you know, respects to her. I would like to check out how she feels later on. But most likely. We're a go-go, and it should be that everything is good, and we get to meet Claus, of course, in person, and OG viewers, as I mentioned, and one that was with us when we were still venturing through central Phuket. Of course, now we seldom go, not in live streams. Blinded by the light, eh? Peter Bradfield? Cool. Well, it's not too blinding right now in terms of light. Lots of clouds, actually. Yeah, so what are you keeping you busy earlier today, Claus? Enjoying Phuket or just some amenities at the hotel? Well, you do have like world-class beautiful beach in front of you as well. Stay out of the way of the left turn lane. He wasn't turning left anyway. Hey, giant gas container. Area for residential if you have a car, of course, and a bike. That sounds like a nice Phuket day, laying out in front of the sea, yeah. I would do the same. And of course, I enjoy walks as well, so here we are. Let's go to my old university, as I've been actually looking forward to a walk there for quite a while. I know we've been there before, but I haven't been there for a while, and it's good to visit the old hood again. As we are looking for somewhere to relocate, I mentioned it a few times, but I'll get in more detail, because now it's for sure, and hopefully I can situate myself in a place close to everything, and perhaps a nice walk path nearby as well. remember that. Hey Diva, welcome to the live stream, and one moment as I get my ID. Also, welcome Lee and Diva, of course, to Phuket Walk membership. It's gifted by my good bro Madano, and also one of our trusty mods, of course. As I struggle to get my ID, one moment, guys. Put it somewhere. But yeah, so do feel free to rock those member stickers, as Kathy like to do with myself. I love to play around with those, of course, and also enjoy some of the members' content. I'm still working towards our May content, of course, so give me some time on that. Hopefully I can put together something nice here. Up. บางที่ครับ Thank you, Madano. Welcome to membership, of course. If I missed anybody, welcome to you guys as well, as I find myself the best parking spot in this very busy, crowded day here. Plenty of water already, I guess. Rainy seasons. Where do I usually like to park? Nah, it's not bad here. Here we'll do. Yeah. Okay. Alright, welcome everyone to Princess Songkla University. A very dear place to myself, and of course, I love to take walks here, as it's a more peaceful area, I would say. Very peaceful. Yes, Madano, the man, and also, of course, a friend of the channel. And thank you so much for the gifted memberships, for sure, man. Was the volume on the whole time? Interesting. Okay, my microphone works. Hold on, and we'll get going. Okay, welcome everybody to Princess Songkla University. I think we're safe now. Even if it drenches, I can just pull out my umbrella. So let's get the walk started. And I'm gonna be thirsty pretty soon, so hope you're in the mood to chill at the cafe with me a little bit. And of course, I have plenty to say if I don't say it all already during the walk. And welcome everybody to the live stream, and welcome all the new members to membership. And of course, I often like to start out my walks thanking my mods, because that's where the duty starts and all the hard work begins. So thank you to all my mods for, of course, showing up and having a great walk with me as always, and keeping the community positive, and always providing good chats and positive energy for myself and everyone. So thank you very much to all my moderators. Cheers to you, and let's check out the statue first of Princess Songkla, as I often give a respect first, what we call here a Y, or if you want, say hello. And for those of you who notice, today is the first day that I actually turned on the AdSense. So you might get a few ads, if not more than that. I'm not really sure. But let me pay my respect first, and then we'll talk a little bit more about that. Like the suspense is needed to talk about ads. Cool. Here we are. And this is worthy of pan-up shot, I'll say. As it's always, despite cloudy forecast, a beautiful sky here. And I always think this view is quite glorious. As that's the president's office of the Phuket campus, Princess Songkla. It's many universities situated all over Thailand. They're also called Princess Songkla. So it's a big name. Let's get the walk started. Yeah, enjoy the ocean and the beach there. You have probably one of the best beach around the island, perhaps due to it's a little bit situated away from some of the tourist attractions, but definitely a great area and beautiful beach, very clean. And of course, beautiful swimming because of the lovely clear waters. I don't think the waves are too bad right now, despite some rain forecast. It should be still all right. Go this way. And then I used to go to a cafe all the time during my university days at Sponge Cafe. It was situated inside the university, somewhere in one of these buildings over there. We'll walk by it. And then they since then closed. I came here a few times and I was a little bit sad about it because I kind of used to enjoy saying hello to the lady that used to own the cafe. She was always very nice, and I was quite stressed out sometimes from studying and whatnot. And of course, just arriving in a new area after culture shock and whatnot, and she was always so helpful, and of course her cup of coffee was really good as well. That helps. So yeah, I was quite upset until I realized they weren't closed at all. They moved to a newer, bigger building, so hopefully they're open, as not many things open too early here until about 10:30. So we're good on time right now because it's 11 o'clock a.m. locally, and we should be able to grab a cup of coffee there. Oh, okay, yeah, we can tell that story all over again for some of you who might be bored about it. But we'll be walking to a spot where me and Simon met, actually, so it might be a good spot to tell the story. But as I was saying earlier, is I actually am not sure how frequent the setting is. So in terms of the ads showing up and appearing, I just left it on the default AdSense setting by YouTube itself. So if it gets bothersome, especially my mods, do give me some feedback and I will take a look at it again myself, as I mentioned earlier. So yeah, it's excited to get that up. Thank you everybody for the growth, and of course try to watch it and bear with it as it does help out the channel. Now back to the story. Where should I begin? Well, I didn't get to go to university at an earlier time where everybody else goes, around the age of 19-ish. So I went back later on, about 10 years later. And through that process, I, one way or another, managed to get myself to Phuket as a transfer student at this very university here where me and Simon met. And one moment as we passed by the Faculty of Technology and Environment, no, I often tell that story when I'm around this area, actually. So it's good. And especially we're just a new channel, so a lot of people are just tuning in and checking out some of the stories, some of the history. So the building we're walking up that says #1 in Thailand is Me and Science building, and we'll check out the building now that we're here and you're asking about us. We majored in #1 in Thailand in hospitality and leisure management now they call it. But back in my days they called it hospitality and tourism. And this is the faculty of hospitality and tourism. And that's world ranking over there, not too bad. And then you have the Thailand ranking, which is #1. And me and Sign met right here on this field. She was doing some cleanup work for an event. I was heading out on my motorbike and it was drenching that day. And I saw her working quite hard in the middle of the field, like carrying benches and hauling chairs. So I parked my bike and decided to ask if she needed a hand. And she said yes. And that's how I met Sign. And she was also in my class as well, but I guess I didn't really go to that class because I kind of applied a bit late. So I didn't really get a chance to meet her or talk to her. So that would be our official meeting. Now this cafe wasn't here during me and Science time. And actually I should take you through this path a little more. As realistically, I walk through here every day to get to class. Here we are. An authentic experience. So yeah, of course I helped her out, and then eventually the story carried on. We met up a few times at the celebration party, I think it was, for that event, for helping out. So they invited me, and yeah, so on and so forth. Of course, me being where I'm from, I guess Toronto, I was, what's the word for it? Quite insistent. Aggressive, I guess. I just really liked her. And I guess at that age, I'm a little bit older than her at the time. I was a slightly older student. I knew what I wanted. I knew what I needed. So it wasn't too difficult for myself. Of course, after that, we faced many challenges, cultural differences, so on and so forth. But hey, that's all part of the plan. And here we are. Hopefully we don't get a lot of buffering, as I know this area tends to do that, but this is when I used to go to class. Yeah, I know, eh? I used to study there, actually. I wanted to bring you guys in, but they seem to be taking all the booths down that I used to sit in. Well, I guess they're building a new building now. That's all right. I used to study around there, but here's where we might get some buffering, but let's pass through here quickly. And I will go to class there. You'll see the stairs going upstairs. That hasn't changed. And this is a airplane model for you to train to become a flight attendant. Get your experience here first. Yeah, I love this place. Well, despite the fact that I met my wife here, I liked it before I met her. So it's a good campus, very good education. I learned a lot about local culture, and of course the major itself. I had a slight background actually in social psychology and social sciences, and they had a great course. Great professor, which in local Thai is called Ajahn. So a great Ajahn here called Ajahn Mary, she goes by the name by. And she's from the US. A very good teacher. Definitely a very good professor who taught me quite a bit about social psych. the basics, which she claims the hardest. But yeah, so having me talk about some of the professors, I assure you it's a good time here, a good education. Different, of course, from what people are accustomed to, but if you're gonna come all the way here for university, you're gonna do some research here. Here we are. And the official title is on top, Faculty of Hospitality and Tourism. Hey, first last, there you go. Welcome to the live stream, man, and rocking those member stickers. So welcome to members as well for Phuket Walk. Welcome to the Phuket Walk family, as this is quite a family moment vibe as I share my love story, how I met my wife to Diva, and everyone else interested, I guess. So earlier we saw a plane model where and notice the sound that's happening. That's just all insects, I think, making that sound. I got used to it. But yeah, if you're wondering what that sound is in the background, that's nature. Back to my story, or what I was saying. So this is the PSU lounge, or lodge, sorry. And this is where they practice for the hotel work. If that's your major or that might be your class, you get to practice here, do a little bit of prepping before you head out to the bigger chains like Holiday Inn and so on and so forth. So a mini placement before the major placement. And also it's a real lodge, so if you look it up online on PSU Lodge, you can book your stay here. It's a real hotel with hotel amenities. It's pretty nice. Look, the front, I like it. Yes, first class. Those are the insects making those noises. They overpower the birds, that's for sure. As I think it's their season. Usually we'll hear more birds chirping and singing. And now it's a mixture of more so the bugs. Always something new and interesting in Phuket, Thailand. Yeah, they get pretty intense. But I assure you, after you get used to it, they become a bit soothing in some awkward, weird way. It's not as bad as you think. Well, maybe it's just that, and I can't really avoid them, so I talked myself into it. I think so, first class. Or a variation of it. And let's take a nice glimpse here. Me and Sign has been quite busy as we've been trying to book some, of course, appointments for my other cat, Sing. She's getting a bit old too, so we're getting her on the checkups and so on and so forth. And then we've been also looking for a place to move, looking at a few locations. And of course, sometimes with pets, it's a lot harder, as we opt to rent a house for many years because we had 2 cats and they'll have a place to run around. But now we only have one, and she's a lot older than before. It doesn't She doesn't need as much space nowadays. So yeah, it's been a positive change, I would say, but a lot of changes, definitely. Yeah, thanks, First Class. Definitely need some luck, actually. It's not expensive here, accommodation, but unless you want to pay that much more per month, of course. It's slightly a challenge still, as I'm living here quite long term, so we try our best to find better pricing in terms of for local spending. Of course, most of the pricing here for a lot of people worldwide would be affordable anyway. But yeah, definitely a challenge for me and Sign anyways, as we demand a better location thanks to the channel's growth, of course. That I need a better location in Phuket. And eventually, of course, if the growth and if I work hard enough, and a lot of luck to that too, we might switch up the cities every now and then. That might be an option as well. Live here for a few months, live there for a few months. That'll be the dream, yeah? And then we can go everywhere, Thailand or internationally, to walk around. I usually stay here a bit longer. But I think let's go grab a cup of coffee, and if the sun holds up, let's see how things go. We might be able to visit a few more places, but if not, let's get that cup of coffee. That's sponge cast, right? I sometimes just base it on instinct and time these things on the rain. I make it sound like I can see it from everywhere, but it seems like today I did a pretty good job. You can see it's wet everywhere. It's been raining. But one way or another, maybe I could see it somewhere. One moment as I try to get rid of the mosquito that's been chasing after me. That's a college there of computing. An older building. Yes, I have a cat, yeah. Well, I had two cats, but one recently passed, unfortunately. So I have one more older lady now. She's 10 years old, not too old, but going into her senior year. And this is the usual cafeteria. And although it doesn't look like much, the stalls there are actually really good because they're operated by a lot of local vendors that also operate during the night markets. Yeah, thanks for the kind words. It was quite recent, so if you see me a bit down for the past few streams, or just a little bit out of it, me and Sign, that would be the reason. Certainly quite impactful for the family. But let's focus on the positives here. One moment, just need a switch of hand here. Okay. And those are walk paths that will lead to the main building in the center there, which kind of all connects all the buildings somehow, one way or another, because they have this perfect loop of 5 kilometers, this path. I guess people have University Avenue and University Street. We have a University Loop. Ooh, I had a hot coffee the last live stream. I might go for a cold one today. But yeah, rock those stickers, awesome. You can call me Alex, or you can call me Phuket. Since, like you mentioned, a lot of people call me Phuket anyways in the chat, so I don't mind. But also, Alex is just fine. Yeah, I bet, Diva. I don't know if they're bigger here or there, actually. As one of my friends came here, and there's a common, very common, I would say, giant cockroach. And one way or another, it jumped in front of him. It was funny. He handled himself and killed it, but he had a good scream as well. Of course, I did as well when I first arrived. I want to take a glimpse of the bird, but it went away, so. There is a outdoor basketball court here. And also there's an indoor one as well. Just in case, who's interested. Shoot some hoops. Then I saw her face, and I'm a believer. Yeah, 2 full courts right here. And I used to walk down or ride down this path to meet Sinai. The girls' dorm is down there. We'll head to the cafe first, I guess. As many opt to live in outside residence, it's affordable, cheaper, and more comfortable, of course, for international students. But if you want to save some money and if you don't mind the local comforts and standards, it's all good. To my knowledge, it's very cheap. I'm not sure what the exact price is. Of course, we're talking about 10, 11 years ago, yeah? And that used to be the location of Sponge Caf that we're heading to now. Hope they're open. But if not, I'm sure we'll find something, as the Amazon is right next to it. And these are also residents right across. Yeah, let's not walk under any trees. I used to remember back in Canada, Toronto, I used to go under a tree thinking, hey, let's get some shade. And the giant June bug will fall on my head. Bam! And they were big. Are they bigger in the Caribbean, Peter? Maybe. Huh? And Metro Atlanta probably has the one same size. Eh? Well, I guess they make the same noise then. It's pretty loud here, but I guess not annoying or anything yet. Not to me anyways. Oh, me and Simon met about 10 years ago-ish. 11, 12, yeah. Quite a while. A long time ago. Yeah, we're an older couple, me and Si. Well, mini old couple. Hey, I think they're rocking that e-bike trend here too now. Or scooter, my bad. Maybe that's just in campus. I thought they weren't allowed outside of town. I don't know much about it, so I'm not gonna give info on it. But yeah, let's head to the cafe. Oh, I did talk about the indoor courts. Across that way, there's another stadium, but it's quite far away, so let's just kind of check out this indoor court here as well. It's really nice court, actually, even the outdoor ones. Hey, Lee! One moment, Lee. Let's get inside and check out the basketball court. And it'll be a good place, I think, to give a shout out, unless it gives me buffering like crazy. Hopefully not. But here we are. Basketball is my favorite sport. Hey Lee, thanks for the super sticker as I head to coffee and a much needed cup of coffee. Thank you so much, and a special occasion, of course, as everybody gets to enjoy those ads. Anyways, thank you so much, bro, for the support, and always good to have you here. Let's check out the court. And of course, hello Cape Town and hello South Africa. And I hope the weather there is better than here, as it does get quite a bit of rain nowadays. I know you guys are going through season change as well, obviously. But yeah, let's hope the weather treats you better. And that's our indoor court. I'll just come a little bit closer, making everybody see through all this fence. That's better. I'm not sure how interested everybody is at a court, but that's a decent basketball court. Okay, let's go. As I love basketball, just haven't been catching up to the NBA, unfortunately. And once I find a stable schedule and routine, then I can probably enjoy myself some sports again. But thank you so much, Lee, as a much needed cup of coffee. Of course, have a chat with everyone. Is it me, or it does have a lot of local island vibes? All right, you have a good night, Diva. Hopefully I provided some positiveness to your good night's sleep, yeah? If anything, hope that I put you to sleep and made sleeping a bit easier, I guess. If anything, have a good day tomorrow, and thank you for joining us. See you soon, Diva. And yes, I'll let Sai know that you said hello. And much love. There's a sponge calf, much bigger now. Let's hope they're open. As I told you guys, not a lot of places open even during 11:30. Oh, they do have a sign there saying maybe it's not open. Let me check. It's all right. Amazon's right next door. Trust the Amazon. How do you even get out? Let me read that from afar. Temporary closed. See you in August. Wow. Next season. Whew. So I guess they become a part of the university. And there's laundry mats across. Of course, if you rent a condo, you'll already have that. Oh, this restaurant's new. Well, we'll see Sponge Calf in August then. I guess I gotta miss the owner a little bit longer. It's alright. There's always this lovely Cafe Amazon that I like. There's a inside seating area and then a really nice outside area as well. Alright, thank you for joining us, Peter. And as you catch up on sleep, I'm gonna try to recharge on some energy. So thank you for joining us as I head into Cafe Amazon. And I have listened to Smooth Operator, but probably need to listen to it a few more times. And hope you have a good one, Peter. Okay, let's get ourselves a nice cup of coffee. Today I think I'm gonna get Americano. Yin. หวานครับปกติครับผมขอบคุณครับครับ Okay, one moment as I get everything in order, and then we'll wait for a coffee here and then probably go out as I enjoy outdoors a little bit. There's a steady zone there as well. Oh, I like it here actually. Sorry, picking my spot. Getting picky. Let's check out the cafe first. So yeah, if you ever come to Thailand, check out Amazon. I'm sure there are Amazons elsewhere, but I always like Amazons here. Of course, it goes very well with the island theme. Help! And one of the reasons why I love them so much, they're so quick. Everybody wants their coffee fast. Kakuma cup. And we can check out some of the bakery here, of course. You need a snack or a croissant? But this will do for me. Ooh. Might need a straw, so I'll settle you guys down first and I'll go back for the straw myself. Here you go. Yo, Boom Productions, just in time. Just let me get my straw and then we're gonna enjoy this baby. Thank you, Boom, for being the 18th flight. And do listen to Boom. Hit that like button. And welcome, Boom, to the live stream as I try to find a better angle where not everyone's eating the sun. I'm not too pretty today, but hey, we're used to that, yeah? Welcome to Katu, Cafe Amazon next to Princess Songkla University, and welcome to Phuket Walk once again. And for first last asking, I'm Phuket Alex. Either or is good. Phuket is fine and Alex is even better. But hey, if you're going by Phuket on the chats and the YouTube community already, that's alright by me, as this is the place I represent until I go to further places. But we'll still be Phuket Walk, as I'm Phuket Alex. And thank you for the looking good, hope so. Keeping fit has been tougher, once you pass 40. 43 has been not bad in terms of health, I would say. As the start of the channel, I got myself a little bit back in shape. If not, the beer has been adding up. But hey, let's waste no more time. Thank you so much, Lee. Cheers, man. It's so awesome because the sticker you sent has a mug going like that. It's perfect. And cheers, bro, Medano. And for those of you who don't know yet, Medano was the one who gifted all the lovely, amazing memberships. And welcome to Phuket Walk, and welcome to all my new members to Phuket Walk family. Please do rock those stickers. Enjoy the members content. And once again, I'm working on something for me. I like to mix it up, right? So not just a simple walk, perhaps some bike riding involved and this and that. Let's see, maybe not too fancy this month. Leave some of the fancy stuff for maybe next high season. Which also leads me to the top. So you guys will notice some content shift on the channel. If anything, I'm just trying some new content such as ASMR. Some of the bike rides will have slight modification from before, just to be more fitting. And I'll be visiting more places. As you guys know, I'll be relocating soon, if not probably in a month or so, longest, yeah. And once I find a good location, then we can hit up some different spots. As I try to hit up some of the usual spots I know, right? That, of course, getting myself in a better position to head out into some better areas would be a big benefit. Because right now I have to kind of go out of my way and ride to certain places before I can even start the ride to show you guys. Because like I live so far from everything. But yeah, that's a result of kind of us just rushing everything and the whole story all together. Where we got a cafe and then eventually closed down, and of course, which eventually the bad led to the good to this journey, right? So thank you so much. It's a great occasion actually. I haven't officially titled anything the 1K occasion yet because I was saving that when we meet Claus, obviously. That might be a better occasion for it. But yeah, today definitely is, we passed 1K, first time turning on the ads. Thank you so much. And also sorry everyone if some of the ads are a bit annoying. But hey, it does help out the channel quite a bit. Life is good. Cheers, Lee. This helps me out a lot. A cup of coffee goes a long way. I'll last quite a while after this and definitely recharges hours worth of walking. Yeah, so we had some bike ride today as well, so here we go. Yep, series still on, go Leafs go.
I could see there was one, number 7 and 8K. They have on sale fees.
Yeah, Lee, you notice I told you last time I really enjoy Cafe Amazon. So you know what? Let's change the vibes a bit. I'm gonna head outside. As I get cold quite easily. Outside is nice, but I'm not going by the swing. There's too many mosquitoes there. Hold on one second. Okay. Hey, thanks Lee. Thank you so much. I appreciate the encouragement, man. Definitely need it. As I talked about in the beginning, the very beginning, of course, belief is very important, and confidence. And now that's also still important. Of course, we're kind of like, if you're talking about planting something, we're kind of just past germination, yeah. So just starting out, but definitely a time of change since of the good news and the positive growth. Me and Simon would like to put more energy and time and of course everything into it if possible, but that takes time and a lot more hard work, so I'm up for it, definitely. So yeah, thanks for the positive vibes, and that's where we go together. Like I mentioned, I always had big dreams to travel everywhere with everybody. You know what I mean? I was never stationed. And you're like, oh, but you named yourself Phuket Walk. Oh, yeah, but I'm Phuket. I can walk anywhere. I'm Phuket Alex. Phuket Walk, you're just walking with me anywhere we go. It's all the same. That doesn't really limit us to anywhere. You know what I mean? It's just where the imagination can take us. But of course, we'll work hard towards that. I'll put my head down like the advice I've been given, you know, and keep grinding it. And hopefully, first things first, get us a nice place to relocate. And hopefully the place we find is a little bit better for filming as well, and maybe we can do some home filming and some studio contents for everybody, do some home streams as well. As I wouldn't say I can pull off a stumble stream because that shit is difficult, that's hard to do. Like Johnny Strides is very talented, you know what I mean? And for myself, it'll take me some time, I guess, before I can make it too interesting, you know what I mean? But I'll work on something. But yeah, a lot of great plans ahead, and looking for a new place, a new area which is close to everything, and I'll bring everybody to new places to explore. You know, and it'll be fun. And of course, right now will be the rainy season. You guys will be seeing a lot of different seasons and different content in terms of like a lot of rainy vibes. If you guys got a live stream last time, a rain walk, right? So yeah, and for everybody out there who's dared to dream or still thinking about if you dare to dream, hey, dream, man, you know, have confidence, right? Have belief, right? At least try it out, hold on to that. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now anyway, you know, so that's as far as the advice can go. And let me bring my chat back up, and me blabbing away, but very excited about the changes, of course, relocating, a new area to live in. And there's moments of Muzzy. Hey, Muzzy, what's going on? And I think Jennifer's going to bed. All right, have a good night, Jennifer. And hopefully you have a good one tomorrow. And thank you for joining us. Hopefully some part of the live stream was fun for you, including the bike ride and, of course, my university walk and now coffee break. But yeah, have a good night, sweet dreams, and catch you on the next one. Cheers. Hey Muzzy, what's going on? Showing your paws? Or claws? Depending on how everyone is behaving, yeah? It's always a good crowd here, of course. One moment, let me check a few things. This coffee's really good, getting really refreshed now. You got the power. You got the power moments, Muzzy. As always, chugging it. And all done. Thank you so much once again, Lee. Appreciate it. Excuse me, choking on coffee. Not so bad. Yeah, thanks for Slash. Thanks everybody. You guys are here with us all the time. You know, me and Simon always with us on the walks and the support and the growth together. So hey, it's been wonderful. Like I mentioned last stream, it's not lonely, man. It's, you know, if you get anywhere successful or up top and you're alone, I think you've done something wrong. So let's grow together. You know what I mean? And I always enjoy the walks together. Like I said, And Modano, you know, first one that joined me, of course. My partner in crime, I would say. Yeah, right from the beginning. So it's always more fun walking with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't do it alone. Definitely cannot. So let's get going. One moment. Yeah, that's what I mean, right? First class. A hot cup of coffee do last longer. But this one, I just bam! Before I know it, it's gone. Thank you, Lee. Not a bad way to kickstart your day with a little Phuket walk before to log on for work. Yeah, definitely. Or log off before nighttime. Hey, first class. Cheers, Alex. Enjoy your streams. Hey, thank you for the support, first class. I'll enjoy the stream and, of course, continue to enjoy the dream as well as you guys provided. Thank you so much for the support today. And much needed, of course, as today is a special occasion. First time passing 1,000 and turning on the AdSense. So thank you so much. Extra support definitely adds to the occasion. Of course, you and everyone is enjoying the walk as, what was I saying? We should get started and get going. And I know you guys have been checking out Sign's site and walks as well in her channel. So, hey, definitely appreciate it. I might have said it a few times, but, you know, now Sign also believes in the similar crazy dream I was trying to pitch to her about 6-7 months ago, that I might be able to do this, maybe, who knows. And now she also believes, and she's trying hard to reach some goals on her channel. So yeah, it's a big deal, and thank you guys, you know, thank you everyone, because if you guys didn't go over and watch her and support her a bit, you know, Modano also with Vasily giving her a cup of coffee, like she was really happy and really inspired about that. So, you know, and of course we're a couples team, yeah. And if we can believe in the same dream, I definitely think we can reach it. And thank you definitely for the positive vibes to both me and Sign. I will share that with Sign, so she may have a nice cup of coffee herself or whatever drink she desires tonight. She deserves it for sure. As you guys know, she's at work right now, just rocking another career. But I guess I talked to her a bit, and of course, if she can put more time into the channel and put more content up, that'll be an amazing change for us as well. But yeah, first things first, I was telling everybody, we're looking forward to move to a new area, so more spots to walk around, of course, and chill with everyone. And I'm usually the type of person that probably just put everything back to the channel. So anything I have extra excess, either goes to my cat, as I guess now my cat is still healthy, so she doesn't have a lot of medical bills, but towards a new diet, but the rest will go back to the channel. And better equipment, microphone, hopefully I can find the one I was looking for and improve that first. Here I am rambling on, thanks to the coffee, I think. I'm gonna blame it on that anyways. Hey, Kurt Affairs, and hello, Coastloff. Good to have you, Kurt. Thank you for joining us on this special occasion, as it's the first time you and Coastloff will be experiencing ads. So hopefully it's not too troublesome, and please be patient and deal with it for now, I guess. And do give me some feedback, Kurt, if it gets too bad, as I asked some of my mods to do. And I appreciate your work, of course, as you're one of my mods that I only mod for the best. And we're currently at Princess Songkla University, I would say doing a slightly victory lap, as we had a great walk already around the premises. But I'm gonna circle about here a bit, and then we'll check out the statue and the president's office together. And usually I do like to walk past 12, but today, later on, I do have plans to meet up with Claus. For those of you who has not been updated on the news in maybe 6 hours or so, 6 or 7 hours. Hopefully we'll get a live stream with one of our OG viewers, Claus, and also our mod as well, of course, as he came all the way from Germany to visit Phuket, and he's been here for a few days. Checked out Patong, checked out Phi Phi Island, and I think he did another meetup with a YouTuber as well from Germany. So I guess tonight's the occasion to meet us, as everyone gets a chance to say hello to Claus as well. So a special occasion. So I try to include Sign as she needs to get off work in the evening. So we're definitely looking forward to that. Hey Trojan, welcome to the live stream. And we're currently at Princess Songkla University. Just gonna check out the statue over there and chill for a bit. You might be on the fence about many places on Southeast Asia, as many foods here put in and include MSG. You can argue with Uncle Rogers about that. And I think that's the newer building to the College of Computing, as I showed you a much historic older one earlier. So expansion indeed. Aside from going shopping, this is the first official location I visited, as I had to meet up with the person that set me up with this university at the time, an amazing gentleman, Hatan Pompi-san. We're just gonna circle about here, pass by the president's office. Of course, we're not gonna go in and bother nobody, but good to take a peek down memory lane, as this is the entrance I went in first time here at this building. Hey, Boom seems to like Sign and all of Southeast Asia for that matter. Plenty of flavor in MSG, according to Uncle Rogers. He somehow became the representative of that now. I want to sit us down one of those booths. All the booths are taken. Maybe not all. Hey, Gamer Next. Welcome to the live stream. We're kind of ending it right now, but good to have you, and thanks for subbing to the channel. And yeah, if you were wondering, I was using the Pocket 3 for that recorded video you were asking about. And good to have you. I think Uncle Roger might be from Singapore, but don't quote me on that. Alright guys, I started the stream quite late, as not to lie, I kind of went out and then went back in due to the rain, and I got showered on a little bit before deciding that, hey, I don't care, I'm coming out and having a good day and good walk with everybody. My stubbornness definitely paid off, as we had a very clear and lovely ride, clear in terms of beautiful skies, no rain on us. One way or another, I managed to escape it and brought us to Princess Songkla University, where we roamed around for a bit. And then of course, thank you to Lee. He had a nice cup of coffee, and then much support as well from First Class, as now Sim may have a nice cup of drink later on tonight. I'll let her know, definitely. So thank you everybody for joining us so far. And today, as I'm gonna sign us off now, because I mentioned earlier, hopefully I'm not getting us here. How's the lighting? That's better. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, we're gonna meet up with Klaus a little bit later, me and Sign. So I guess I'll just wrap it up a bit early and then go home and get some rest and be ready for tonight. And in another 6 to 7 hours or so, let's see how things go. I hope to see everybody once again if you're available. If not, I'll catch you guys on the replay, because it's definitely worth it to see Klaus. Yeah, thank you everybody for the support, and do stay for the outro, as I'm gonna give everyone a quick shout out first. So don't go anywhere. And I also am gonna put on the outro in a moment. Sorry, just let me get my stats working here. Every time I need it working. There we are. All right, and of course, thank you Lee for the cup of coffee and support, and thank you First Class as well for your super chat. Please do stay for the outro as I try to think what the special message is, as today and every day is definitely special. One moment, please. Thank you everybody. As I said, thank you so many times, and why shouldn't I? It's such a special occasion, and to me a mini miracle that the channel was able to pass 1,000 within this time range. And I wasn't just blabbing. Every day is a very special day. Why shouldn't it be? We're blessed and gifted with the time we've been given today, so let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy it together, and I definitely hope you enjoy the walk with me today. So until next time, thank you everybody. Take care, and we're off. Oh, did I miss it? I'm your Phuket walker, Alex. Saudi Cup, Saudi Ka, and I will catch you later. It is the best outro in the business, correct?